Welcome to Company Showcase, an advertising feature on HowStreet.com.
I'm Jim Goddard. I'm speaking with Jared Lazerson. He's the president and CEO of MGX Minerals. Welcome back to the show, Jared.
Hey, Jim. How are you?
Jared, the last time we talked, you were looking at some major financing. Did that go through?
We just announced a financing up to $8 million on, I guess it was Friday. It's now Tuesday, so we just closed today. I guess it was yesterday, but we just closed just under half of that. $3.2 million is closed, and we're working away on the rest, and expect that to close probably next week.
And from there, where do you go?
Well, we've got a lot of drilling activity underway. We're drilling in Argentina right now on a lithium property, excellent property, the other side of the lagoon from former Orocobre property, currently owned by LSC Lithium. The Orocobre property, historical, very good grade, above 1,000 ppm lithium. That's underway. That project's been moving really fast. We've just mobilized and drills to our project in Chile. So we're really moving on the lithium front. We also have a lot of activity in BC. We're getting a lot of results in, positive ones. They haven't been released yet, so I'll just leave it at that. We haven't really talked about our BC properties, but, the great thing about raising, a good amount of money, is that, you can get out there and do a lot of things. So one of the things we've done is lean into kind of our backbone experience, which is, BC mining, really where the company came from. And, like I said, we've got some exciting results coming up. I just can't say those will come out in the next, week or 10 days here. And then, we expect to be drilling again. Like I said, the results are looking good. So, we'll be back in, drilling in BC. This time next week, we may have as many as 5 drills turning, globally. And then again, with the capital that we've been able to raise this year, and, it looks like once again, here in December, we're buying equipment, wastewater treatment, systems. We can add our lithium extraction systems to those systems for a petrolithium combination, or those systems can go to South America, should we get good results. So, a lot going on, and, a lot more going on behind the scenes. We're really limited in what we can say about, projects in progress, but we've spent a lot of energy and time on advertising and marketing of our wastewater, systems, of our mineral extraction systems, and that's generated a just massive pipeline of, deals and deal flow. And that's really, I think, going to be the story of 2019 is, revenue, deal flow, joint ventures, and we hope big results from really all of our projects. Some were in joint ventures, like with Power Metals at Case Lake Lithium, fantastic project out there. They've already drilled 97 holes as of the summer. I believe they're up to about 127 now. That'll move to resource estimate. We're a smaller partner on that, but we're just have a tremendous amount going on. And fortunately, it all seems to actually be going quite well. The risk always is that when you get involved in a lot of things, that you start to get reduced marginal returns, but somehow we're able to do it. The last piece I'd add, in just terms of having a good amount of capital invested over the last year, and when I talk about a good amount, it's last 12 months we've raised $25 million. We're looking to raise another almost $10 million here. We bought Tech Resources battery division, Zinc Nickel Solutions. This is a low-cost mass storage battery. It looks like we really hit the nail on the head with this one. We're now in an analysis not just to act as a kind of small off-grid battery, solar kind of battery deal, or backup for cell towers or even hospitals. We're now really looking at going head-to-head with Tesla on mass storage. They put out 2 big batteries in Australia, I think in the 50 megawatt range. We've been analyzing this very closely. We believe that we can really knock it out of the park, that it's not even close in terms of capital costs. Our cost of storage, which is not the output, but really the megawatt hours of storage, is vastly cheaper. We have a fuel tank. It contains zinc potassium electrolyte. Very low cost to add more zinc potassium electrolyte. We can have small size like a gas tank, but we can literally go fuel storage tank size, and that literally correlates to the number of megawatt hours or even gigawatt hours that we can store. So while lithium is linear, as in 50 megawatt hours, 50 megawatts of output, zinc, because of the nature of it, you have a fuel cell and you basically have a charged zinc electrolyte, which essentially acts as the fuel. We can go as big as you want. It's environmental. It was a kind of small idea, a small company with a lot of great technology, 20 issued patents. And now we're starting to see that, if you really, take the top off, and I've taken over as CEO of that company, and I'm not patting myself on the back, but again, with capital and know-how and a little bit of business acumen in terms of M&A, now we could have a really energy storage, but now really a energy arbitrage and energy trading company where we're buying power at night very cheaply and we're selling it back during the day, but we're not really limited in storage. We can store as much as possible, 1 gigawatt hour with 100 megawatt hours of output. We're starting to put it together, but I think that's going to be another massive story, and that company is doing an IPO equivalent spin-off. We're targeting February, realistically, probably March. So again, the real story is invest a lot of capital, raise a lot of money wisely, and the markets are fickle these days, unforgiving in terms of timing and deliveries and delays. But ultimately, I think our long-term investors will be greatly rewarded with MGX. It's just been not a struggle year, but it's been a lot of hard work this year. But you plant the seeds, and 6 months later, a year later, year and a half later, it's amazing the results.
Jared, where are you traded?
We're traded on the CSE under the symbol XMG, and on the OTC under the symbol MGX, MF, and as well we trade in Germany, in Frankfurt, under 1MG.
How can people get more information about MGX?
Best place is the website. We put out a lot of press releases. They're all there. That's really the key is really following us. You can get on the mailing list there. It's www.mgxminerals.com as well. Our renewables company, our battery company, mgxrenewables.com for information on our battery mass storage company.
Jared, thanks a lot.
Thanks so much, Jim.
I've been speaking with Jared Lazerson, President and CEO of MGX Minerals. I'm Jim Goddard. Our conversation took place on November 28th.
Comments made on Company Showcase are an expression of opinion only and should not be construed in any manner whatsoever as recommendations to buy or sell any financial instrument at any time. Archived online at howstreet.com. Company Showcase is a production of House Street Media Incorporated.